I've been receiving reports from diabetic patients saying that even if they eat well, their blood sugar levels always rise after a meal. A recent discovery has shown that two common fruits can help control blood sugar levels simply by eating a small piece right after meals, and it's already been proven that it has helped stabilize 91% of spikes in less than 13 minutes. That's sensational. Senior doctors here in the United States are so impressed with this rapid result that they've started recommending it to their patients, and today I'm going to show you what this fruit is. I just ask that you subscribe to the channel now to be notified of tomorrow's video. We have new videos every day to help you cope with diabetes more easily. Have you ever looked at a kiwi and thought, is this really good for my blood sugar? It's a small fruit, a little fuzzy on the outside, bright green inside, and full of tiny black seeds. Most people just see it as something fancy in a fruit salad, but the truth is, kiwi can be a powerful helper for people with diabetes. It's sweet, juicy, and surprisingly gentle on your blood sugar, and that's what we're going to talk about today, how kiwi can make your life a little easier. Kiwi might be small, but don't let its size fool you. It has a unique mix of natural sugars and fiber that slows down how fast sugar hits your bloodstream. That means fewer sugar spikes, less crashes, and a more balanced day overall. One of the biggest complaints I hear from people is about that sudden tiredness after a meal. Kiwi helps you avoid that by giving you steady energy without that big drop later. Have you noticed that before? Share in the comments. The word is energy. Now let's talk about something real, bloating. That heavy, uncomfortable feeling that seems to come out of nowhere, especially after eating. Kiwi has a special enzyme called actinidin that helps with digestion. Don't worry, you don't have to remember the name. Just know that it helps your stomach work better, especially after heavy meals. If you often feel gassy or too full, kiwi might become your new best friend at dinner. I had a friend in her 70s who always avoided fruit because of diabetes. One day she gave kiwi a try, just half a fruit before breakfast. She was amazed at how it made her feel. Her numbers didn't spike, and she noticed her stomach felt lighter for the rest of the morning. Sometimes it's not about big changes. It's about small additions that support your body without stressing it out. Have you ever tried kiwi in the morning? Now here's a tip for you. Slice one kiwi and chill it in the fridge overnight. In the morning, eat it slowly with a spoon, just like a little treat. It tastes sweet and fresh, but it won't make your sugar shoot up. You can even add a spoon of plain yogurt for extra creaminess. It's a good swap for sugary breakfast snacks. What's your favorite fruit in the morning? Try swapping it out just once for kiwi and see how you feel. Another great idea is adding kiwi to your water. Yes, water. Cut up 2 slices and drop them into a mason jar with cold water and a few mint leaves. Let it sit in the fridge for an hour and enjoy. It's refreshing, helps with digestion, and has that sweet twist without adding sugar. If you struggle to drink plain water throughout the day, this could be your answer. You're keeping your blood sugar in check and staying hydrated, all in one sip. Kiwi is also wonderful for people who deal with constipation. It's not a fun topic, I know, but it's something many of us face as we get older. The natural fiber in kiwi keeps things moving without being harsh on your stomach. No need for chemical pills or powders that make you run to the bathroom. A kiwi a day can gently get your body back on track. Have you struggled with this? Let's talk about it in the comments. No shame here. When you eat a kiwi, you're not just eating fruit. You're feeding your body something that works with your blood, your gut, and your energy levels. And the best part is, you don't need a full bowl. Just one kiwi is enough. You can keep a few in the fridge and have one in the evening as a light snack instead of cookies or ice cream. If nighttime hunger is something you face often, this could be a simple fix. For folks with arthritis or joint pain, kiwi also offers a gentle anti-inflammatory benefit. That means it may help reduce some of that stiffness in your hands or knees in the morning. No, it's not a miracle cure, but when something so small can help in more than one way, it's worth adding to your daily habits. If you felt your joints acting up lately, why not try swapping one of your usual snacks for a kiwi this week? Let's take a moment and talk about cravings. Sugar cravings can feel like they control you, especially in the afternoon. Kiwi can help here too. Its natural sweetness satisfies that sugar desire without the crash that candy or cookies bring, and because it's full of water and fiber, it fills you up faster. That means fewer trips to the snack drawer and more peace of mind. Do cravings hit you hard in the afternoons? A fun way to enjoy kiwi is by freezing slices and eating them like mini ice pops. They're cold, sweet, and take a while to chew, which is great for slowing down how much you eat. Just peel, slice, freeze, and enjoy one or two when you feel like grabbing a sugary treat. It's a simple idea that works wonders. And yes, kids love them too. You might even find your grandkids asking for them when they visit. Now, if you like smoothies, kiwi fits in perfectly. Toss one into a blender with a handful of spinach, a squeeze of lemon, and some ice. Blend it up and enjoy a green drink that's not only delicious, but helps your digestion, energy, and sugar levels. You won't need honey or sweeteners. The kiwi does all the work. If you try this smoothie, come back and tell me how it made you feel. Another idea is kiwi with cottage cheese. I know it sounds strange, but the creamy and tangy mix works well, and it keeps your blood sugar steady. Cottage cheese gives protein, kiwi gives fiber and sweetness. Together, they make a balanced, easy-to-digest snack or even a light lunch. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon for an extra bonus. Cinnamon also supports sugar control. Would you try this combo? Sometimes people say, "But I don't like the seeds." That's okay. If the texture bothers you, you can mash the kiwi into yogurt or blend it smooth. Don't let one small detail stop you from trying something that can really support your health. And if you've ever dismissed kiwi in the past, maybe it's time to look at it again with fresh eyes. Because this little fruit is doing big things, quietly, gently, and naturally. Kiwi also plays a role in eye health, which is so important as we age. The bright green color comes from antioxidants that help protect your eyes from damage over time. It won't replace your glasses, of course, but every bit of support counts. If you stare at screens or deal with cloudy vision, adding more colorful fruits like kiwi can help support long-term clarity. Have you noticed any changes in your vision lately? You might be wondering, can I eat it every day? Yes, most people can enjoy one kiwi a day without any issues. Just be sure to check your blood sugar to see how your body reacts. Some people are more sensitive than others. But for many, kiwi is a gentle, reliable way to add something sweet without paying the price later. And that's a win, especially when you're trying to enjoy food again. Another easy trick, make a kiwi bowl. Chop one kiwi, a few strawberries, and a slice of green apple. Add a sprinkle of chia seeds or flax if you have them. This mix helps control sugar, supports digestion, and feels like a real dessert. Without the guilt, it's fresh, colorful, and easy on your body. If you usually reach for cake or cookies after lunch, give this bowl a chance. Kiwi even supports your immune system, which is so important for people with diabetes. It's packed with vitamin C, more than oranges, and that helps your body fight infections, recover from colds, and feel stronger overall. If you often catch colds or feel run down, this little fruit can quietly give you a boost. And you don't have to buy expensive supplements. Just eat one kiwi a day. Now let's talk about sleep. Some studies have shown that kiwi may help with sleep quality. It's believed to help you fall asleep faster and rest deeper. If you struggle with falling asleep, try eating one kiwi about an hour before bed. It's light, gentle on the stomach, and may support your body's natural rhythm. Sleep is healing, especially for people managing blood sugar. Would you try this tonight? You might not think of kiwi as a comfort food, but it can be. When you create a moment with it, slice it, serve it on a pretty plate, eat slowly, it becomes more than just fruit. It's a way to care for yourself gently and intentionally. That kind of small act adds up over time. What's one small food that makes you feel cared for? Let's make this fun. If you're going to try kiwi this week, comment the word green below. And if you already love kiwi, share your favorite way to eat it. Maybe you'll inspire someone else. Here in this community, your words matter. A simple comment could be the reason someone else gives kiwi a chance. That's the power of sharing real-life experiences. We don't need fancy diets or expensive powders to manage diabetes. Sometimes the answer is right there in the produce aisle, waiting quietly to be noticed. Kiwi is affordable, easy to eat, and fits into almost any meal or snack. No measuring, no stress. Just one fruit doing so many helpful things. Why not give it a spot in your daily routine? And remember, food isn't the enemy. The wrong food at the wrong time is. Kiwi gives you that sweet, fresh feeling without the worry that usually comes after. And the more we understand which foods help us, the more confident we feel at the table. You deserve to enjoy eating again. Don't you agree? Whether you're managing your sugar, digestion, energy, or just want something tasty, kiwi gives you a lot in a little package. One small fruit can make a big difference, and it starts with just trying it once. If you're curious, add it to your list this week. Next time you're at the store, grab a few and see how they fit into your day. Kiwi may not be the loudest fruit in the basket, but it has a quiet strength. It supports you from the inside out. Blood sugar, digestion, energy, immune system, and even sleep. And the best part? It tastes like a treat. Isn't that something worth exploring? There's something familiar and comforting about a crisp green apple. It's one of those fruits that you probably grew up eating, maybe sliced with peanut butter or packed in your lunchbox. But if you have diabetes, you might have started avoiding apples, especially the sweet ones. The good news is green apples are very different. They're tart, lower in sugar, and can actually support better blood sugar balance. Let's talk about how this everyday fruit can help you feel better. Green apples have a type of fiber that helps slow down how sugar enters your bloodstream. That means they don't cause that fast spike in blood sugar like some other snacks do. Instead, they give your body a slow, steady rise, helping you stay full longer and feel more balanced. If you've ever eaten something and then felt tired or dizzy afterward, it might have been a sugar spike. Green apples are great at preventing that kind of crash. One of the biggest benefits of green apples is how they help with cravings. That sour, sweet flavor wakes up your taste buds and makes you feel satisfied without needing cookies or candy. It's also crunchy, and that texture tricks the brain into feeling more full and satisfied. If afternoon sugar cravings hit you hard, try biting into a cold green apple instead. It gives you the satisfaction without the sugar crash. A lot of older adults also deal with digestion issues, especially after bigger meals. Green apples are gentle on the stomach and help things move without causing discomfort. That's thanks to the pectin in the skin, a type of natural fiber that keeps your digestion regular. So if bloating or slow digestion has been a problem for you, consider making green apples a regular part of your diet. It's a simple change with noticeable results. Let me share a small story. A gentleman I know in his late 60s started swapping his nightly dessert for half a green apple with a spoonful of almond butter. Just that one change made him feel less heavy at night, and his morning blood sugar was more stable. That's the power of one small choice done consistently. You don't need to give up everything, just add better things in. Have you ever tried something like that? Here's a little trick that many people love. Slice a green apple, sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon on top, and warm it slightly in the microwave. It smells like apple pie, but doesn't have the sugar or flour. The cinnamon helps even more with blood sugar, and the apple gives you fiber and crunch. It feels like dessert, but it's kind to your body. Would you try this warm apple trick one evening this week? Now, green apples also support heart health, and that matters a lot for people with diabetes. They help manage cholesterol and support circulation, which protects your heart over time. Many folks don't know that diabetes can also affect the heart, not just blood sugar. So when you eat foods like green apple, you're helping your whole body, not just one part. Isn't that amazing? If you enjoy making smoothies, here's an idea. Blend half a green apple with a handful of spinach, a squeeze of lemon, and some water or almond milk. It tastes light, fresh, and has just the right amount of tartness. Perfect for breakfast or a mid-morning pick-me-up. And no need for added sugar. The apple takes care of that. If you try it, come back and tell me in the comments how it made you feel. Let's take a moment to talk about dental health. A lot of older adults face gum issues or weak teeth. Biting into a green apple can help clean your teeth and gums naturally, thanks to its crunch and texture. It's like a gentle brush, especially when you chew slowly. Plus, it stimulates saliva, which helps protect your mouth from bacteria. If you're looking for a snack that's also good for your mouth, this is it. Green apples also support brain health, which becomes more important as we age. They're full of antioxidants that help protect brain cells from damage. That means more clarity, better focus, and potentially stronger memory. If you sometimes feel foggy or forgetful, it might help to include more colorful, nutrient-rich fruits like this in your meals. What do you usually eat when you need a little brain boost? Now, I know some people avoid fruit altogether because they're afraid of sugar, but not all fruit affects the body the same way. Green apples have a lower glycemic index, which simply means they're gentler on your blood sugar. So instead of cutting them out completely, try adding them back in, slowly, mindfully, and see how your body responds. You might be surprised by how well you feel. If you don't enjoy biting into apples, you can slice them thin and add them to salads. They go beautifully with lettuce, walnuts, and a tiny bit of olive oil and lemon. It's crunchy, bright, and refreshing. You get the benefit of fiber and flavor, and it doesn't feel like you're eating diet food. It feels fresh, enjoyable, and satisfying. Isn't that what food should feel like? One fun way to make green apples part of your day is by preparing little snack packs. Slice one apple, pair it with a tablespoon of peanut butter, and store it in a container for later. When the hunger hits, you'll have something ready, instead of reaching for chips or cookies. Preparing ahead is a kindness to your future self. What do you usually grab when you get hungry between meals? And here's a simple breakfast idea. Chop one green apple into small cubes, mix it with oats, plain yogurt, and a few almonds. Let it sit in the fridge overnight. In the morning it's creamy, crunchy, and full of fiber, and it takes just 5 minutes to prepare the night before. It's a much better way to start your day than boxed cereals or pastries. Would you give it a try? If you're still unsure, here's something I'd love for you to do. Pick up just one green apple on your next grocery trip. That's it. One apple. Keep it in your fridge, and the next time you're hungry or thinking about something sweet, give it a chance. Just try it once and see how your body reacts. You don't have to commit forever. Just test it for yourself. Now tell me in the comments, have you eaten green apples recently? Or have you been avoiding fruit altogether? Just write the word apple below if you're willing to give it a shot this week. Sometimes one word can inspire another person reading to try too. You're not alone here. This is a place where your experience can help someone else feel a little more hope. Let's also talk about joint pain. A lot of seniors struggle with stiffness, especially in the morning. Green apples have anti-inflammatory compounds that may gently help reduce that tight, achy feeling in your joints. It's not instant, but with time, your body starts to respond. The key is doing small things consistently. If your joints have been bothering you, why not give this fruit a try? Some people also worry about the tart taste of green apples. If that's you, here's a trick. Slice one and drizzle just a few drops of fresh lemon juice and a tiny sprinkle of stevia or cinnamon. It softens the sourness without adding sugar. Sometimes we just need to adjust things slightly to make them work better for us. That's not cheating. It's being smart and kind to your body. Green apples are also great to take on the go. They don't spoil fast, don't need to be refrigerated, and are easy to pack in a purse or lunch bag. If you spend time outside, go to appointments, or take walks in the park, this fruit travels well. Better than grabbing something from a vending machine, right? I've heard people say, but I thought apples were too high in sugar. That's because red apples are sweeter and have more natural sugar. Green apples are much lower, and when eaten with the peel, the fiber helps balance everything out. So if you've been skipping apples for years, it might be time to bring them back into your life. Let's not forget one more thing. Green apples make you chew, and chewing slowly helps your brain catch up with your stomach, so you feel full sooner. That small act of slowing down can help you eat less overall without even noticing. And you enjoy your food more. Isn't that a nice bonus? They're also easy to grow or find at local farms, especially in the fall. If you have a farmer's market nearby, ask for the tartest variety, like Granny Smith. They usually have the lowest sugar and the best crunch. And buying local supports your community too. Food with a story behind it just feels better, doesn't it? Now let's talk about comfort. There's something nostalgic about an apple. It brings back memories, connects us to simpler times, and feels grounding. When your food has that emotional comfort and health benefit, it's a powerful thing. Don't overlook the little things, like a green apple on a quiet afternoon. So the next time you're standing in the produce aisle and you're unsure of what to choose, just remember this little green friend. It's more than just a fruit. It's a tool to support your sugar levels, digestion, joints, brain, and heart. It's affordable, portable, and always ready to help you feel your best. Green apples may not be fancy or exotic, but they're one of the smartest choices you can make. It's not about cutting out everything. It's about adding better options that make you feel alive again. And when food becomes part of your healing, everything gets a little easier. If you enjoyed learning about green apples today, just wait until you see what else might be hiding in your fridge. I'm going to leave something on the screen that could help you even more, especially if you've been trying to figure out what to eat without messing up your numbers. Now that you know how green apples and kiwi can help with blood sugar, digestion, and even joint pain, I want to show you something even more powerful. I've put another video right here on the screen that goes deeper into smart food choices for diabetes. Inside, you'll discover which foods to eat, when to eat them, and how to avoid the traps that cause sugar spikes, even when the food looks healthy. If you've ever felt confused about what to put on your plate, that video is for you. And if you skip it, you might miss out on something that could finally make meals feel safe, simple, and even enjoyable again. It's packed with practical tips that have helped thousands of people, and it can help you too. So don't wait. Click now, learn something new, and take the next easy step toward feeling better every day. See you there.